What's up, everybody? I want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight to the Let's Talk Tuesday First Amendment podcast. I want to introduce myself. I am the announcer, the promoter. Y'all know who I am. It's the Duck. Now, coming to the stage is Dominique and his friend Datisha.
Man, what's good? What's good? What ain't good? What your mama said ain't good? What your daddy said ain't good? And if your grandma said it ain't good, and evidently it ain't good. What's happening, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast, where we come on when the hell we want to, but every other Tuesday just to say that we doing something. Kendra says hello. She didn't even let me get my shit out, but Kendra's a longtime friend of the show. What's up, girl? How you doing? I do apologize, Kendra. Kendra, I forgot to do something you asked me to do. My apologies. I love you dearly. I'm back once again, y'all. It is Chief season. They kicked ass in the preseason. You know, it's through. Basically, it is what it is. So I'm here once again with the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday, where the title of the show, let me just show y'all. Oh, hell no. This is what it is. Oh, hell no. We got some shit we got to talk about. We got these passes in our own backyard is on some felonious BS. Felonious. I can't spell it. It looks like feloniously, or whatever. She said, I just wanted to let you know my next shift starts over in the park. Oh, shit, she in town, y'all. We got to get together with the Kendra. I'm just saying, though. But y'all know I don't do this show alone. I always got guests. I always got co-hosts. I got social media influencers. Then we got people that just eat ice and don't give two shits. And they be like, fuck you. We got to talk about one of the comments that she made this week that just had me rolling about you bitch ass niggas. I'm just saying. We're going to leave it like that. But my first co-host, y'all know her, y'all love her. She is the map of the South, the East, the West. She's a parent. She eats dry ice. Welcome, BC, because she don't care. What's up, girl?
Hello, I don't eat dry ice. I think that's dangerous.
You eat ice. And it's only Sonic ice at that. She was
That's
very.
not I don't just eat Sonic ice, but I have to pick it up.
She was so upset with her daughter when she quit the Sonic and went to college because she couldn't get a free bag of ice no more. Just using your churns just for the ice situation.
Hey, I have my worry about how I get my ice. Just know
right.
I have enough.
She get ice like it's a drug deal. Inside joke. We're gonna leave that alone. But I also got other people on the show too. Y'all know she is a social media influence with a Z with 12 R's. She sleeps, breathes, and eats in her media room. And she always crying on one of her lives. Get 1 week she ain't cried. I don't know what the hell she crying for. But y'all know her, y'all love her. Miss Sky! What you doing, boo? How you doing?
So first of all, I ain't been crying on my family.
Oh, you ain't been crying on your lives? But I see you in your social media boom influencer room.
What's up, John?
Man, that's much. We here. We got things we got to talk about today. You know, I just cannot believe it. Normally we talk about stuff in the world that don't pertain to us or that's not local to us. But we have some bullshit that go on in the cities of the Kansas cities. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I saw it. Most of us saw it. You got this punk-ass pastor want to downgrade and talk bad about his church with his fruitcake ass. Now, y'all know me. I'm going to say what I want to say. Hey, fruitcake, nothing against the Lifka people and the Seven people and they stealing all the signs and symbols and numbers and letters. But this dude is a fruitcake because of what he said and how he said it and what he's standing on. This was just some bullshit. Some straight bullshit. And now, I am going to say a PSA. A lot of motherfuckers been saying this is the reason why I don't go to church. You motherfuckers ain't been going to church, so don't use this as a reason why you ain't been going to church. I've been hearing some people talk about this is why I go to church. Motherfucker, you ain't been to church since you was baptized in that nasty toilet water that they had you in the country. That's just all I'm saying. But we got the video to prove how ratchet and busted and disgusted this punk ass fruitcake passer. Alright? And I'm gonna let my co-host go in. I don't want y'all to hold back. I want y'all to tell the truth as the Lord saw fit. Y'all understand? Alright, so we're gonna cue this video up. Here we go. What the hell? Oh, hit the wrong button. Alright, here we go, y'all.
I'm not worth your McDonald's money.
I'm gonna start the video over. Alright, here we go.
See, that's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted, because of how you've been honoring me. I'm not worth your McDonald's money. I'm not worth your Red Lobster money. I ain't worth your St. John knit. Y'all can't afford it no how. I ain't worth y'all Louis Vuitton. I ain't worth your Prada. I'm not worth your Gucci. Mother, I'm saying this, and I promise you, Deacon Ian, it's not with respect of want. I'm saying it because I want you to understand just what God is saying. I even found out that Movado, you can buy bottle on Sam's. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters.
Alright, y'all heard it like I heard it. This bastard. I'm gonna leave my comments to the end like always. And I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all gotta say before we get to the next video. Who gonna go first?
The fact that mother agreeing, yes, daddy, damn. So you get a Movado from Sam's. So get him there's a whole lot wrong with that, sir. Like, have your little ties on Sunday or whatever and keep it cool, right? Like, why you feel like you need a Movado watch? Why is that a need for you? I want to keep it. I don't understand why is that a need for you. Why you need something expensive? Why?
I'm gonna hold my opinion till the end. Cause y'all know I'm gonna say what the hell on my goddamn mind. But we're gonna let our social media influencer in the boom boom room say her piece. So basically, ain't nothing else to say because he's just busted and disgusting.
I don't get it. Like, you know, you're supposed to be serving the Lord, and why you worried about what they doing for you and not doing it? As long as they paying their tithes, then why does it matter?
That's right.
My question is, did more people, after you talk junk to them about not getting that Movado watch, did you get more money after that? Or was it more backlash? Did you lose some members because you was up there talking about what you wanted and what they didn't get and they were broke and all that? Like,
I gotta keep quiet. I'm gonna keep quiet on that one right there. That part right there. I'm gonna write that down. Did they lose members? All right, BC. Go ahead, because I know you ready to go on in. And y'all know BC's of the faith. She don't go fuck about church. And they ain't got ice in church. But go ahead.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm not religious. I did grow up in. Okay, so I will say, I noticed a long time ago, it's amazing how some of these so-called holier than now, not all churches, but a specific type of church. The pastor and the first lady, they roll around in a Cadillac or something very, very nice, while the parishioners can barely pay to get, they can barely put gas in the car just to get to church. I think it's funny Because a long time ago, I had a pastor who told me flat out, he said, tithe is 10% of what you have. If you have money, cool. If you don't have money, you got time. Put some time into the church. Put some energy into the church. If you don't have that, if you have a skill that can contribute to the group, the church, then you can tithe that. You can 10% of something. So I've been looking at that a long time ago. So these churches are always talking about more money and we need to do this, we need to do that. I'm not gonna lie. If I was invited to be a guest in that church, I would have met Pastor outside.
I'm gonna shut up because I can't say nothing.
I'm gonna say that because I don't care who you are. It's the audacity for me. And the crazy thing is, the first lady probably sitting somewhere else to see. She probably buying stamps out of one of the prisoners' pockets. She probably got another prisoner, that's doing her hair. That could have been paying tithes, whatever. It's sad because there are people who are like, this is why I don't go to church. I understand it should not be an excuse, but it is the truth. It's not even necessarily good to have, but this type of attitude and this type of bullshit. But again, what do you expect? Because people aren't going to do what you allow. So these parishioners that are going every Sunday to get their submission and talk, I'm curious as to what other bullshit.
All right, so this is how I feel. Real simple. Well, number one, fuck him. That's all I'm going to say. Fuck him. And I'm going to say it because I said it. Real quickly, let me just run through here real quick. Kendra said not the toilet water. She saw this. She said, this nigga is ill. He ain't worth none of my extra money. She said, I want to kick him in the face. Jason said, damn. Barbara said, I heard that, amen. She said, I guess people with it. She said, I believe he needs to be re-baptized his brain right now. Kendra said, I can't with some Christians. It's karma. Me neither against anyone's beliefs, but I cannot stand religious institutions. I do agree with that. He should be kicked. He said he should have been fucking the wives.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Is that the same pastor that was in the video that I saw that was getting his dick sucked up by the pulpit?
We ain't gonna talk about that part. We talking about this video right here.
I mean, I saw a video. I'm just saying, is that the same pastor?
We're not gonna talk about that part just yet. We gonna talk about that part just yet. We gonna talk about this video that we just saw. Got a few things I got to say. Number one, it is so wrong for him to do this. And I'm going to speak logically, then I'm going to be an asshole. Because what you're doing, because what he was trying to do was saying basically you should be honoring God because I'm like he's an interpreter or intercessory for God, right? He went about it the wrong way. Now, let me be an asshole. Nobody gives a fuck about you on the Movado watch. And black people are so conditioned just to go along with what they deem is the norm, ain't none of the motherfuckers sat back and realized what the hell was saying. You go to most black churches, you can jump up and just say, I want to fuck the pastor's wife. Somebody gonna be like, yeah, go ahead, child, speak the truth. Or you get some retarded ass girl that can't sing, hold the fucking note, and they say, sing, child, sing for the Lord. No, fuck that, be accountable. If the bitch can't sing, the bitch can't sing. This chick I know, which my church, Lord bless her little damn heart, she kept on singing, Albertine Walker's Order My Damn Steps. I said, please cancel the damn order. You do not need the order, no goddamn more. Stay off of Wish, Amazon, she, whatever. Sit your ass at home, leaves the mic alone. He is not a pastor. What he is a showman. He is just up there to look good and to sound good. And yes, I have nothing against the Lifka 7 people stealing all the numbers and the symbols, but he's a fruitcake. You can take it however you want to take it. He's a damn fruitcake. For even going up there and saying that. But the sad part about it is, he's not the first. He's not going to be the last. This has been going on time and time again. Creflo died.
Did you see that video of that pastor that got jumped? Remember he had the Rolex or whatever? They busted him.
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. The next pastor, I don't want to put up his videos because I hate even giving him time. Pastor Lamar Whitehead, this dude supposedly, quote unquote, got robbed. It went from $400,000 to $1 million in jewelry from the church. You in a little backwater, hole in the wall basement of a church, and you supposedly got $1 million worth of jewelry. So I did some research on him. He got a PPP loan. 2 of them. Got 2 PPP loans. Now all of a sudden you balling out of control. But your church is in the basement of a rundown building. The only members that you have is your wife's cousins.
Funny how that worked.
Right. Now, when they got robbed and stuff, he just laid on the ground. Now, if you watch the video, the dude in the back just kept reading the Bible. He was like, fuck y'all. Out there, y'all ain't bothered me. You know what I'm saying? They supposedly got robbed. Now, all of a sudden, D.L. Hughley chewed his ass out. He talking about D.L. Hughley, meet me in the ring. You wasn't fighting the robbers. And they didn't walk in with no guns, no knives. They walked in with some damn ski masks and some gloves and just took your shit. You didn't say no. You didn't say, leave me alone. Don't touch me. You just laid on the ground. Why? Because either A, it was staged, B, it was fake, or you got it insured. You got that kind of... What the hell you walking around with $400,000 worth of jury for nothing? You know, I think it was staged, but that's just me. Even with this dumb pastor right here. Again, black people are so conditioned just to go with what's going on in front of them. They encouraging this dumb shit. They encouraging it. Talking about, go ahead, pastor. You's a damn idiot. You know what? I'm going to bring him on. My guy, Bishop JC is on here. I need to bring him on. I've been working with him for the longest. He's a good friend of mine. But I just don't understand how you can agree with what that man was saying. He just flat out said, you ain't worth nothing. I'm not worth your Gucci. No, you're not. If I sit there and put my time and effort at work dealing with fucking white people to make this money to live a certain life, why do I need to bless you? That is not how you bless the church. Like you said, BC, tithing is more than just 10% of your wages. Tithing deals with sowing your time and your seed to the church. If you cannot afford it, yes, like you said, call, vacuum, dude. There's a lot of stuff that you can do for the church. Make phone calls, call and check on people. Offer somebody a ride to church. You know what I'm saying? How many people in church actually call their pastor and volunteer their services? You know, I got a little time this weekend. I'm not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? What can I do, pastor, to help out with the church? It's always, woe is me.
Jesus didn't even have for the best. He had, a robe and some temple sandals. Now, if that man, the man that y'all go and worship every Sunday, didn't have all that stuff, because he could have had chains and stuff back then. If he wasn't rocking all that stuff, then what the hell? I look like you would accept it after the fact. Why would I put you in that stuff and that means anywhere? But whatever. Go ahead.
But the thing about it is, this is what's been going on for decades, for centuries. I can name a lot of big name pastors who use the church for financial gain. Creflo Dollar was one of them. I used to like Creflo Dollar. I'm not even going to lie to you. How do you ask your congregation to say you need a $60 million Learjet because you don't want to fly first class or the economy? Talking about you feel like that you can't concentrate. You know, it's a lot of them big name a lot of, I can't even, fathom that all their names that do this type of stuff. You know, there was a guy, a Joshua Media Ministry. This lady donated $1 million to his church. right? And she turned around and sued him for the money because next thing you know, he's rolling in Bentleys. I mean, the money didn't go to the church. It went to him taking trips, his family. That's not what that money is for. And I mean, and I myself, I do go to church. Don't get me wrong. You know, that's why for a long time I stopped going to church, and I wanted to choose a church or a pastor that I know that I felt like that I can learn from. You know, there's nothing wrong with being blessed or being successful in what you do, and even taking pride in it. But when you become conceited and you become this dumbass, that's what runs people off. Now he offered an apology. I got issues with this apology. Have y'all seen the apology? So we're gonna play this apology. Uh, I'm gonna go ahead and play this apology and let y'all see it because it was fake. I can't even lie. It was just straight fake. Go ahead and play this apology real quick here.
This moment to address the now viral video clip of me from a sermon given August the 7th, 2022. Though there is context behind the content of the clip, no context will suffice to explain the hurt and anguish caused by my words. I've spoken to those I am accountable to and have received their correction and instruction. I have also privately apologized to our church.
What the hell?
Who extended their love and support me. I'm privileged to life with them. The video clip does not reflect my heart or my sentiments toward God's people, yet that's not discernible in the clip. Therefore, I offer this sincere apology to you today. No context could erase I used. I apologize to all who have been hurt, angered, or in any way damaged by my words. The zeal of any presentation must be tempered with love and respect, and that would not display. I apologize to the church at large for any undue scrutiny I have subjected you to. I apologize to every preacher and pastor who must stand up under the controversy that I have caused. To those who know and love me, thank you for your support. Those who now know me, because of this video, I regret that your first impression of me is of anger, hate, and resentment. I ask that words, I offer no justice defense. That moment was mishandled and mismanaged. I deeply regret this moment, and I solicit your prayers and your forgiveness as we grow forward. Thank you. God bless you. Go with God. Go with you.
Hey man, somebody get the cane and pull.
Your thoughts on.
Somebody get the cane and pull his ass off the stage. Because as a pastor, pastors will write out their sermons and practice that shit all fucking week. You could, aside, like somebody has said, you couldn't memorize that. That shit was so not sincere. His wife or one of his side bitches or the dude that was sucking his dick. All right, whatever. Okay. Somebody wrote that and you didn't even read. You didn't even try to go over it. You was just bad. You might as well have been sitting there with your finger trying to sound the words out. Like, that's how unprepared that was. But that goes back to what we've said multiple times. Well, I've said it multiple times. Everybody wants to say 15 minutes and motherfuckers will sell their soul for that 15 minutes of fame. You knew exactly what the fuck you were doing when you made that sermon and you did that post. You wanted the spotlight. Now you got it. The difference is you look stupid as fuck. I wouldn't even want to tell nobody I was a member of that church. I wouldn't even want to tell nobody I knew somebody that went to that fucking church. You guilty by association because of your dumb ass. I wouldn't even drive by that church. I would go out of my way 15 miles to not even be in the same breath. I don't know. Nope. We cannot hear you. Well, I can't hear you.
No, I can't hear him. I can't hear him either.
Hey, don't this sound familiar? I ain't gonna say inside joke, but don't this whole scenario sound familiar?
I mean, it does. It's exactly why my back window is clean and clear.
Shut up! Wait, shut up! We're gonna lay down.
Exactly. I will put my foot on anybody's neck and apply fucking pressure. Like I said, God does not like ugly. God doesn't like ugly. Like I said, I'm spiritual. I'm not religious, but I did grow up in the church. Ain't nothing good gonna come from that. And anybody associated with him, you ain't got your little 15 minutes of fame, but watch what happens. Watch what happens. Nothing good is gonna come from that. The fact that you up there, is it blasphemy? In that blasphemy, you lying. You were lying. You were lying your teeth.
Oh, Jesus. All right, Scott, what's your thoughts of this situation of the apology?
I feel like that was an afterthought. He had to do it. You know what I'm saying? The side told the wife, whatever, told him, like, you better, pastor, you better go up here.
Side
You know what I'm saying? Like, sir, you feel that. From the first word, nobody ain't felt nothing you said when you said it. No, sir. No.
You said side hoes.
The teacher made me write on the board. My mama made me write this sorry ass apology, but I ain't sorry.
Oh, Jesus. She said the side hoe. The side hoe wrote the damn apology.
So you didn't have no time to memorize what they wrote down for you, because clearly you didn't say it. What no behind it, sir?
They was using words in apology that was not even in your vocabulary.
Right.
Pull up the dictionary, even understand what the fuck have you said. And after he got off camera, he went and told whoever it was, like, why the fuck you put that in there? You know I don't know him. Damn it.
Wait a minute. He said that side. He couldn't even have his wife. He told the side hoe.
I don't feel like the first lady said that. It no, it wasn't.
Look, so the side hoe got to earn her keep now. You look, you done fucked up.
So baby, I was trying to get a Movado for us.
Right. You done messed up. You done messed up the Movado money. You done messed up the Movado money with a dumbass apology.
No Red Lobster.
Look, she tried to catch the Metro home. He didn't even take her home in the church bus. He didn't let the side hole go. And this the one that got the GED and graduated from Job Corps. She was supposed to be the smart one.
Look, what you doing? You wasn't hitting the way you're supposed to be. You didn't.
So wait a minute. You should have. But the side hoe wasn't the she. The side hoe was the he.
That's where we enter into the video that I saw, because I mean, I wanted to get my pen and paper and take notes. That's how good that man was sucking.
Oh Jesus!
Yes, honey.
He said, "Look, the side hoe wrote a long."
Yes.
Okay.
Period.
Oh, I can't go to church no more because I'm looking at everybody use a side hoe. You the one that fucked up the past. Hey, my boy Stanley from Topeka was like, nigga, is this church kids? I said, yeah. He said, we going next Sunday. I said, I got to play at my church, take a vacation. We gonna pull up. Oh, okay. So here's my thought.
You better go to the corner gas station and a no auto watch.
You ain't even gotta do all that. You could have went to Gen X, got you one for $10. Make sure the battery work, cause some of them batteries been dead.
He needs a gas station, no
Uh,
bottle water, and he looked like the type to wear them KC hats with a K and the C don't connect. He just look like that type. He's giving me them type of vibes.
so here, okay. You ever notice?
Are you crying? There's no crying in podcasts. Are you crying?
Because the side hoe fucked up. The side hoe wrote the original sermon, and that's why he made the side hoe go back and look, nigga, you good at one thing. I'm gonna need you to get tight on.
He's sitting over there like, why you always gotta say like the community college in my face?
Wait a minute. And I know who the side hoe was. The side hoe was in the video. It was the old dude. Was like, go ahead with the fan. Did you see that? That was the side hoe. Here's my take on the video.
How about
Oh shit. Oh god. He said, I apologize. I talk to those who I'm accountable to. Who the fuck are you accountable to? The side hoe?
I mean, technically, you a pastor. You don't got one person you try to answer to.
Hey, my boy Marvin said, shit, I'm going to Sam's, gonna pick up my pimp one. I'm going to give me a bravado one.
That's what we need to do when we have our event. We need to put a raffle together so we can get that man a Movado.
Hold on. Here you go. Got already.
We're going to start our own church, Chris. We're going to start our own church and we're going to donate that to that church in the name of the sniper position. We're going to donate that in the name. We're going to donate that in the name of the sniper position.
Oh, shit. So, in this whole apology, right, he was like just, he said, I to those that I'm accountable to. That's who the fuck I want to know. Who fuck you? Ain't you accountable to the congregation? Then you said like, I apologize, Sister. And he said, for those that are just now seeing me, there was no context. Fuck you mean there was no context? You just said these broke, busted, and disgusting. Let me talk to my cheap folks. So that means either you got some cheap hoes on the team, right? And they ain't paying their dues. That's just all I'm saying.
I'm just mad that you took his comments from a German Frank.
Oh my God. So Marvin said it's better than Walmart.
Hey, don't be talking about Walmart. We went on Walmart stuff. Okay?
Oh God. I mean, the speech was just shitty. Like, it was horrible. It was so rehearsed. It made him look even worse.
It did.
It made him look even worse in this speech. Now, I do think that it was staged. And like you said, he got his little 15 minutes of fame because probably the membership went down. That means the ties went down. That means the Movado watch that he didn't get last year, he wasn't going to get this year. So he had to
be further away from the Movado watch.
Right, he's going to be further away because I really think that we should just all pile up, whole bunch of us, go to the church. As soon as he get to talking some shit, shut the fuck up. That ain't how what the Bible says. Show it to me. See, I'm that asshole that'll come to the church.
Stage a silent protest. Let's all blow up pieces of Movado watches, and we gonna sit in the back of the back of the church, and we just gonna hold up our pictures of Movado watches.
Marvin said it's hard out here for a pimp when the Cadillac spins. Oh my God, I'm done. I can't no more with these retarded ass pastors and these preachers, and just and then the people saying that's the reason why I don't go to church. You motherfuckers ain't been going to church, so don't let this be the reason.
That's not true. They do go. They go on Easter. They go spend a whole bunch of money for an outfit.
Those is called holiday Christians. Them is holiday Christians. That's when they go. Oh my God, I'm so. So, speaking of Walmart, since we're talking about Walmart, there was a story in the news. Marvin said, shit, Sam Security ain't that tough. Time to get boosted. We can get him a bottle. Watch it. There was a story in the news that Walmart in Oregon has to pay this dude $4.4 million because of the Walmart loss preventions dude. This little poly parrot looking motherfucker has a history of calling the police and getting people trespass and basically making false claims. Basically, that's what he was doing, saying he's stealing. I'm going to see if I can find the video. Because I saw it today, and like it was so bad to where the police went to Walmart previously and had been saying that he's tired of his officers coming with these false reports, and this dude is making up these lies. And Walmart had to award this man $4.4 million. Now, did you also, in the state of Oregon, 70% of that money is going to go to the Attorney General? That any lawsuit that you file or win in the state of Oregon, the majority share of your portion goes to the Attorney General?
Wow.
70%. That's not including taxes. That's not including the lawyer's fee. 70%. But he still won $4.4 million. Let me see if I can pull up the video. So what do y'all think about Walmart and their loss prevention situationship here?
BC, go ahead.
I don't have anything to really say about the loss prevention or anything like that. You don't make anything trying to stop anything from being fixed. I don't personally agree with people getting, a 35 inch TV for the price of a cum slot. But if you're gonna risk yourself, your life, your freedom, whatever, to trying to get it off, whatever. But, I do know there are some officers that, or whatever they are, that take whatever they've got going on and take it to a whole nother level. They do. I'm not saying it's right, but
so I got this video queued up for y'all to see it, so y'all know what I'm talking about. Cause it is.
I'm a firm believer of checking outside. I'm gonna wait till you get off and see outside. See if you got that.
Alright, here, let me cue up this video real quickly here. What the hell?
We're not hearing anything.
Okay, well, just a second. Damn. Just like colors.
Are you supposed to be on? We're here. You better.
Walmart
Pastor was a fake ass apology, sir.
I never thought it would happen to me. I never thought it would happen to me.
Michael Mangum says he could feel someone staring at him as he shopped for light bulbs at the Walmart in Wood Village in March of 2020. The 61-year-old believed he was being racially profiled by a theft prevention employee.
In the moment, I was very, very angry.
The Walmart worker told Mangum to leave. When he refused, the employee said he'd call police and falsely claimed Mangum had threatened to smash him in the face.
So you telling me right now he's going to trespass me from this property for what reason?
Because he wants to.
On Friday, a Multnomah County jury slapped Walmart with $4.4 million in damages. It's believed to be the largest verdict in a racial discrimination case in Oregon history.
People of color should be able to go into a store and shop and not be profiled.
According to Mangum's attorney, Greg Kafori,
The case is especially troubling because Walmart knew it had a problem with a loss prevention employee, but failed to take action.
Walmart knew they had a guy making false police reports, and he stayed on.
During a deposition, a Multnomah County sergeant explained how he warned Walmart's general manager about a repeated pattern of false reports and exaggeration coming from the store's loss prevention worker.
Walmart thinks the police work for them. Respect for the community. It has no respect for its customers. And news about this guy went all the way up to the corporate headquarters. Nothing happened.
In response to the multi-million-dollar verdict, Walmart said, "We do not tolerate discrimination. We believe the verdict is excessive and is not supported by the evidence." Walmart claims Mangum was never stopped by store security and refused to leave. The retail giant is considering its next steps, including post-trial motions and possible appeal.
If he's talking, we can't hear it. We don't need to start it over.
I got this.
That's crazy. And the sad thing is, if they come back and do their appeals and all that stuff, he's gonna be tied up in court. So whatever little bit of money he had, it being tied up in court for the next.
Well, I mean, the verdict was awarded. This happened back in 20. It said 20. It was 2020 that this happened. That he is sued for this racial discrimination. Now, it's just now coming to light due to the fact that he won the verdict. I'm just upset that Benjamin Crump wasn't up there, and he ain't nowhere in the scene. You know, anything dealing with anybody black, Benjamin Crump is there. He's there in the beginning and when the money get awarded, but you don't see him during the trial, or if they lose or if they don't get no money. You know, Benjamin Crump ain't nowhere around. I just want to know why the hell he wasn't around. Y'all laugh. I'm serious. Y'all see Benjamin. Look. Y'all see Benjamin Crump today in New York. Somebody that got hit or shot by the police. Let somebody get murdered in California in 24 hours. Benjamin there talking about he the Lloyd family. And then some Chinese guy in China get ran over by the monkeypox, and there's some money, but he gonna be there too. And the next day, I mean, he got a private plane or something.
That is true because it was a dude that got killed by an off-duty officer here. Benjamin Crump was there, walking with the family.
Walking with the family. But during the trial and stuff, you didn't see him. But let them win some money like they did with the Breonna Taylor situation. He wasn't nowhere around till they was going to give the family some money. And he was just like, well, I was here, I'm here. Yay. They raising the hands like, we shall overcome. The fuck you overcome?
He was there in spirit.
Oh, he was there in spirit. See, they did Jesse Jackson like that, too, during the riots in St. Louis. When that murder happened in Ferguson and stuff, right? Jesse Jackson rolled down there. He in the car while the people marching. And the dude rolled up on him with a camera. Was like, why you here? He was like, well, I'm here to fight for such a... He said, in a car? Well, we marching. He said, I'm marching too. The dude looked like, in a car? Jesse Jackson drove off. I would have followed him. What the fuck you going? We out here walking. You in the car. That's the same thing with Al Sharpton. Can't nobody tell me what law Al Sharpton then got voted in or did something with. Please tell me what Al Sharpton has done for us. I'll wait. Other than just talk.
He keeps the perm industry. I mean,
that is true. The perm industry has made a lot of money off of Al. He probably got his own personal permy people that sent him a line that don't nobody know about. That's
And I think he
custom
had
to his hair.
I did. I think he had the same surgery I did. There's that.
That's true. Yeah,
Other
but,
than
so, okay, then since we're on this topic, what do y'all think about the accusations about the BLM movement, the Black Lives Matter? Because you know they under fire and under guns right now.
they're under
What?
fire. I thought they'd already disbanded or gotten the people that were problems out of
So
power.
Marvin said he showed us how to pimp, how to pimp respect gays.
Well, then that pastor needs to call him up. All right, they need to get together and have a powwow because
Right.
he looking down my head.
So okay, so BLM is up under fire because they actually got some government money and they raised a lot of money supposedly for the culture and for black businesses, right? I know for a fact in the last two things that they put in Congress, stimulus packages, the Black Lives Matter movement had got a huge sum of money. I'm talking about millions of dollars with the intention that they were supposed to sustain black businesses and stuff. But nobody can tell you where the money went.
Oh wow.
How many black businesses do you know that benefited from the Black Lives Matter?
There's a lot of that going on. Things
It
happening
is.
nothing. I will say, in regards to any of that, I just find it funny. Literally, you got a whole organization specific for that, but the Asians were able to pass an anti-discrimination.
They got a whole gun law in less than 30 days.
But there's no Asian matter move, movement. But I mean, whatever. I'm a hush.
No, don't hush. Let's speak on it. Now, I'm not going to talk bad against the Asians because they went through some stuff too. But it's just the fact that you can't play tit for tat with this. And that's what used to kill me about when people would say Black Lives Matter or they say all lives matter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not speaking on the Black Lives Matter movement, but just the term Black Lives Matter. We are the only race of people that have to explain why we exist. We are the only race of people that comes up under segregation of why we are human. Something happened to the Asians. A couple of them got killed. They got a whole legislative.
You want to know why that is?
Please tell me.
I feel part of that is with other cultures because at the end of the day, the Asians and the money speaks. The fact that black folks, nothing against black folks, but black folks can't get together to save their damn lives for shit. Everybody's in it for themselves. There is no unity. I don't
Here's
care what
the funny
they
part:
say.
the black folks stole the damn money.
But what I'm saying is when it comes to Asians, again, the Asians, how they do it, they will bring a whole family over here. They will all move onto a block. And one family will help the next family get their business off the ground. They take that money, recycle it, and help the next one get money. Hispanics will live 25 deep in a one-bedroom apartment and make it work and still find a way to send 89% of their check back to Mexico. Black folks, they're on the internet bitching about a fucking Movado from their fucking congregation.
Yeah, black people not getting together for nothing. I don't give a John Graham for business was. Everybody in that house is working.
But here's the thing:
they building the house up from scratch.
Here's something that I don't like. It's almost why would we want to get together with them? When they're the ones that's going to be just as bad. You got house niggas and you got field niggas. The master used your own people to corral you like cattle, and that's what they're doing. You know that old saying about the barrel. They constantly pull you down. That's why I don't support a lot of these rich black millionaires and stuff that don't really do nothing for the culture. They misuse you, and I'm going to go on and say like I always say, talk about P. Diddy. I am not mad that the man is doing well in life, That's on him. He hustled, he worked. But to do it off the backs of your own people and play like you ain't did nothing wrong,
Okay, but Jay Z, why is it okay for Jay Z to do it?
what did he do? Tell me what he did. I don't know.
I mean, when all that came out, as far as when he got that money, and you know how the what is it, Macy's, Nordstrom, whatever, you know, when they were discriminating against people going in, and he was still selling his stuff and his merchandise. He didn't want to pull his merch from them after they blatantly were discriminating against people there, and people were calling for him to do it. Especially when that was right around the time he became woke and decided to start growing those whatever they
I
are.
don't know what the hell. Now I do know. Well, I do understand. I do remember that they said a lot of that from what they said, and I'm not sure. No, when you're in the factory, some of that stuff he didn't have no control over. You know, he leased out his name and his brand, and when you're licensing out your brand and stuff, you don't really have no control over what they do with it if it's not in the contract. Now, I do think that his influence could have, put pressure on them, because I have a line of cigars that I license out, and I don't do nothing but just sit back and just collect. I don't have no.
Like I said, it wasn't just. I agree that it's a very fine line, and maybe it's because I was brought up different. I just feel, it's okay to give a helping hand every once in a while, but at the same time, a lot of people, they don't want to put the work in. They just figure, all right, if one of us get out, then we're going to put the ladder back down, and automatically all the rest of us get out, and we ain't trying to put in no work. So then it becomes, well, if I'm the one doing the work, I can't want your dream more than you. If I'm doing all the work, why are you going to benefit off of me doing all the work? I can give you the skills, I can tell you how to do it, but why should I have to do it for you?
You're absolutely right. It's a guy named, y'all ever heard of Charleston White?
No.
The little short, retarded ass dude that always be speaking bad against the Crips and black people. He's a weird little fucker. This dude got to speaking bad against Nipsey Hussle. And Nipsey Hussle created a whole movement in California, bought several blocks and put businesses up and stuff. And the dude was just like, Nipsey was a character. He was this and he was that. So this dude was in an interview with some OG Crips, right? And some OG Bloods. And they told him, they said, that nigga alive can talk bad about the Nipsey Hussle. Or Tookie Williams. Or Raymond Washington. These is OGs in their blood. The dude got to talking crazy. Now, the story is that the film cut off and they pulled a pistol out on the dude out in the parking lot. 3 days later, this little dude put a video out on Instagram apologizing, talking about, I'm sorry, Tookie. I'm sorry to the family of Nipsey Hussle. Now, I don't know what them OGs did to him or said to him, but they quiet his little ass down. You just can't be out here running your mouth and just thinking ain't nobody going to answer that call. That's just all I'm saying. But I appreciate y'all ladies. We are going to get out of here because unfortunately I got to get some sleep. They got me working in the office and I got to wear pants, and BC is so excited about this bullshit. She just been driving me because I got to go to the office for a while.
I've been going in the office. Pants are okay.
No. For you. Not me. I like working at home. Now don't get me wrong. I'm trying to look on the brighter side, break the money. But I ain't even gonna lie, I miss working at home. I can't wait till this training is over with.
Please understand, he just started the training yesterday. Don't let him
I started it Monday.
That was yesterday.
It felt like a whole week.
Oh my God. He done had to work in 2 days. 2 days. And let's he's been doing it for like 2 weeks.
Right. It felt like a whole week or two that I'd have been there.
That's the extraness for me. That's extra.
But I'm just saying, listen, I have not worked from home or worked in the office in 6-7 years.
Suck it up and keep it moving.
No, I am not that pastor. I will not do so. No such thing.
I was going to say it if you didn't say
that is some bullshit. How dare you? I am not that pastor and then the sad part, the name of his church is the Church of the Well. That's some bullshit. The Church of the Well, but yes, that's the name of his church.
That's because the well looks like a big hole. I couldn't not say it. I couldn't. I'm sorry.
Church of
It's
the
on
Well.
one
That's all
line.
I'm saying. You know, what Michelle said, I feel you, Duck. I can't do it. I hate it. Like, literally, I feel like I've been at work for 2 weeks going into the office. I'm like, I got to get up. And, when you work from home, you can kind of push the limit on when you can clock in. Or you can roll over, clock in, and, that was my thing. I can clock in and relax. And I ain't got to go no place. Make me some coffee, walk the dog, got my Bluetooth headphones on. I can't do that bullshit. You know how long it's been since I done had to hide my cell phone because I can't have it on the floor. I got to walk around with pants on. That's the bad part. I got pants. I don't like this. But I'm gonna do it though because people said I got to do it. It's BC's fault really because she burned bread on. Cause she got to work in the office now. My punk ass got to work in the office.
I'm okay with going into the office. It's okay.
Not okay. I have no. All right, y'all. We're gonna get out of here, man. We had fun today talking about the penis sucking church at the well pastor. Man, cause he didn't get his Movado watch in this.
It's a booty hole.
What?
That's a well. A well is a big circle. It's a booty hole.
You know what? I don't know.
Think about it. Am I wrong, Facebook? Am I wrong? Am I wrong, though?
Sky, I'm so thankful you're way across the country. And you don't have to be a part of this.
A well is circular. It looked like a booty hole. You look down, it's dark. And so that pastor is just ironic. The irony. The well.
I don't. All right, y'all. Let me get a final thought because I'm speechless right now. One of the few times that I'm speechless about the man's well, and I did not make no connection with the well in the hole. But give me a final thought, Sky.
I usually have something positive to say. I really don't have nothing to say, but just happy to be here. Just looking to next week. Thankful. I'm always thankful for every breath that I take, waking up to see another day. So that's what I will be. Live my day like it's my last. I'm definitely thankful.
Just don't look down no wells. Whatever you do, don't look down. Don't do it. Do not walk into the darkness. Walk into the light. I'm scared to say this, y'all, but BC, give me a final thought.
Should you choose to do anything with the well, make sure it is well moved. You're not going to sit right for a few days.
Is that the sniper position part 2?
I mean, I'm just saying make sure it's well lubricated or you're not going to sit right for a couple of days.
And you would know this how?
I heard.
You was in college once upon a time?
Sure. Protect your well at all costs. Just make sure your well is well moved.
And this advice is coming from where?
I felt it was put on. Hold on.
It was put on.
Hold on. I would like
to. That ain't what you said. You said.
I would like to offer a very sincere apology. My actions did not reflect my feelings. And I know that it was not the best choice for
That's
me.
the side hoe. You just see a turn to the side hoe. Did you hear you say, the fuck is this shit? You got me up here sounding stupid. Okay. My last final thought. Oh, God. I don't even know what the last final thought is. All right. My final thought is, whatever your well situation is, Um, keep it to yourself. Um, yes, as BC said, damn, it went in that much. That's not a that's a well. That ain't a hole. That's a damn ditch. Um, it's a septic tank. But
Did you
anyway,
see the video? I saw the video. You
I
saying it was
I'm not even gonna say anything. All right, y'all. Final thought. My final thought is whatever you do, oh, be true to yourself. No matter what nobody else says. No matter how your side piece may mess you up. No matter how certain holes get brought out or extracted or submerged. And she's really. Do you see this, Crystal? Oh my God. We are definitely not getting invited to nobody's house this week. Oh God. But before I do go, I got something I got to tell y'all about. I'm about to get all off subject because of BC in this situation. Lord. Cigars and Brims! Yes, September 24th, 7 p.m. on a Saturday. It is Jungle Juice Saturday. We are doing cigars and brims at Monarch Cigar Lounge in conjunction with Cards and Cigars. The First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast. We're having our first official outing. We're going to broadcast live from Monarch Cigar Lounge, 1516 Grandview Road, Suite A, Kansas City, Missouri, 64137. It's going to be on a Saturday, 7 p.m. I got vendors showing up. I got people showing up. There's going to be food trucks. We are raising money to take at least 10 or more young men to go get their haircuts. We got door prizes. We got raffles going on. Let me tell you how blessed we are. We got a tattoo artist that's donating his time. One of the raffle prizes will be a tattoo worth $200. We got air fryers. We got Instapots. We got gift cards. We got gas cards. You got a landscape artist that's going to do a free yard cut. I got a free tow for you as well if you win one of the prizes. There is a 1 cigar minimum per entry at the door. We got to support the business, but I want you guys to get in the raffle. It's a $10 raffle. We're going to have some fun. Don't forget Cigars and Brims, September 24th, 7 p.m. Your well will be blessed. That's just all I'm saying. Your well will be blessed.
so you can talk about the well, but I can't talk about the well.
I casually mentioned it. You gave graphic. There you go. Sky, what is wrong with your friend?
I know, but then I offered a sincere apology. Didn't you see I had the apology written out?
With the side piece on the side. Oh,
well, I mean, I had the big piece on the word. I didn't know what it was said.
All right, y'all. We're going to get out of here. You are listening to the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast, where we have a fan page and where our motto is, ain't no subject taboo. We talk about the things that don't nobody else want to talk about, including wells and the lubrication, side pieces, and all that stuff. Check out our fan page on Facebook at the #1ST, the word Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast. You can catch me on YouTube at Dominique McKinney. Also, you can find me on Snapchat at Dominique9 if you want to be a blessing to the show. Hit us up at Cash App at Nickel42. We are almost on TikTok at Dominique41. You can also find me on IG at Dominique29. You can find my co-host, Brenda Casperry, at IG, Facebook, TikTok at InkMagneticScorp.com. That's just all I'm saying. We do have the crew here. We also are in charge of the Facebook Cypher TCC fan page. They are a sponsor of this show. If you want to email us, got something to say, hit us First Amendment Podcast at gmail.com. Also, don't forget the lovely Crystal _ Alicia on Instagram and TikTok. I don't know why her Facebook page don't say that, but she's just being bougie sometimes. All right, y'all, we about to get out of here. It's been a blessing to have y'all here. Don't forget to say what we said. And y'all know, lubricate your hose and all that good stuff. And you don't want no fractures or punctures or
you
whatever
won't share
they have.
days. Make sure it's every week.
Right. Make sure you don't have to work. Make sure you start on Friday so you be ready for work. And if you have to wear a pamper at work, you know why. All right, y'all, we're going to get out of here, though. Thank you so much for tuning into the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast. Well, again, our motto is we talk about the things that don't nobody else want to talk about. Ain't no subject taboo. And as we always say, peace.